Okay.
on the auto throttle.
Okay. Then keep the heading on. You told me to turn. You told me to AT arm on. Put it on
VORLOC.
Put it on GPS.
Yep.
The VORLOC of armed.
Boeing 37 X-ray, please acknowledge.
Yeah, I'm busy.
Boeing November 737
Just put some
X-ray,
throttle
cleared,
and watch.
as
So
filed.
you need me to
Clear
put the
runway
throttle
heading
up. I've got the throttle on full at the moment, so I'll leave the throttle halfway in the middle, yeah?
No, put the throttle on full 50.
Yeah,
You
it's
see the artificial horizon.
one second. I've got chat, I've got you. So just bear with me, 1 second. Right, so leave the throttle on auto. Somebody saying leave the auto throttle on.
No, go to full throttle. Okay, so F4. And then watch. You see the artificial horizon?
Yeah,
On the left is the speed bar.
that's right, which is this one here.
Yeah, watch the speed bar till it gets to about 150.
Yeah.
That's the magic number. And then push back on the stick
Pull back on the stick.
when it gets to 150. So full throttle, 150, pull back.
So all the way, but not all the way. I'm getting... Right, we've got to get the flaps down. We haven't got... I've got the flaps to what? 7. 5. Flaps at 5.
Yeah.
I'm letting you guys see this. Look, flaps. You're on 2. Right, flaps are on 5 now.
Okay, now full throttle.
Oh, hang on a minute. I'm getting conflicts of interest here. So
Yeah,
I need...
that's the thing.
Yeah, right.
That's what I was...
I know, and I'm going to sort this out in a second. 1 second.
And I am back. Hey, Chops.
Hello, Jay.
Normally for takeoff, I'd go a lot lower than 5.
It's because he's got an empty plane. Apart from him and us in his ear.
So, let me just do something.
And it's the default plane, and I don't think it would really matter.
Well, for me, I'm getting flaps on, flaps off, a bit like Kimuwagi, yeah. And I'm getting, and some are saying don't put flaps, some are saying put flaps. Now, because I'm a novice, I'm kind of, do I listen to chat? Do I listen to this? I'm going to go one way. I'm going to go with you on this, Chops, yeah. I'm not going to listen to chat at the moment. So Shamrock, no disrespect, I'm going to go with what I've got in the stream, and I'm going to see what happens, yeah. Just to see what goes off here now, because one saying flaps, no flaps, flaps. And because I'm a novice, it's confusing me. Put on your flaps, but do you think 5's right? I would say
yes,
so.
I would say
right, and then it's the speed.
Watch the speed bar.
All I need to do is put the throttle forward, but not full forward.
No, full forward.
Full forward.
Full forward throttle. Watch the speed, 150, pull back.
Flaps R5, brilliant, Professor. Oh, by the way, thank you. Right, I'm going to do it now. We're ready.
You ready?
Right, I'm going to request takeoff, though. I haven't done that yet.
Well, we haven't done all the ATC of what we've done.
Well, you don't worry about that. Don't worry about
that, haven't we?
You don't have to worry about that here.
Flaps on and flaps off. So yeah, just the takeoff I'm interested in.
East Midlands ground, Boeing, November 7
Chameleon.
X-ray with Alpha, ready to taxi.
Oh no.
Boeing, November 737 X-ray, taxi to and hold short of
Do you know what, Chameleon? Let me turn this thing off.
124.0 when ready.
If you say it, right, I'm going to ban you.
37 X-ray.
Well, we just phased through the seat then.
Right, request takeoff. Here we go.
East Midlands Tower, Boeing,
So you have to
November
go to tower and then
737
take off.
X-ray, ready to go. Runway 9er, IFR to Palma.
Oh, okay.
Boeing, November 737 X-ray,
And then there
ready
we
for
go.
takeoff. Runway
To
9er.
Oh, thanks, Hero. Right, we're off, guys. We're going.
For takeoff. Runway 9er.
Let's
Boeing,
not
November
end up on the M1.
737 X-ray.
Pack that in now, guys. Let's go.
So full throttle
Let me get this thing on as well.
and watch the speed.
So you said 150 and don't pull too hard on it.
150 and then pull back.
But not
No
after.
Chops.
Yes, Jay.
I actually pull back at 300.
It's 150, 50, 150. 150, 50. That's got it.
Right, I'm at 100.
Yeah, 100.
It should take off on its own, actually, you know. The idea is it should lift on its own.
What?
I'm at 150.
Pull back. That's fine. That's...
Guys, we are up. Right, we are up. And that was a pretty good takeoff.
Boeing 376 contact East Midlands departure on 134.175.
There's the M1.
You
134.175.
Right, I've now
Boeing
clicked
37 X-ray.
the hold altitudes
Raise
on.
your flaps.
I've clicked the speed button on.
Click the autopilot main button.
Autopilot main button has just come on. Right, we are now turning heading 00 nowhere. I need to turn. Where do I turn to, guys?
Contact East Midlands departure.
Boeing November 737
1 second.
X-ray is at 2000, climbing 13,000. Boeing November 737 X-ray East Midlands departure. Roger. Altimeter 2992. Boeing 37.
Right, 170 heading.
Right heading 170.
Okay, go back to the
Proceed on
autopilot.
course.
I'm doing. I know how to do this now.
13,000.
Okay, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay now. I'm going to turn it to 17, then engage.
Right heading 200,
Yeah,
climb and
please do.
maintain 13,000.
Right, wants me to go to 200 first, so 200. I've got to acknowledge.
Turn right heading 200, climb and maintain 13,000. Boeing
Right, guess what, guys? We are there. We are up in the air. Woo!
That deserves that you're ready.
Yep. You know what? We did it.
You're ready?
Outside view. Woo! We did it. We're up in the air.
So you back up.
Let's turn this thing off.
That's it.
Wow. Do you know what? What gets me about it is how much there is to do. Look at that. Now that.
Are you climbing as
Oh,
well?
thank you. Thank you. Let me go inside. Flaps up.
Are you climbing?
One
Double
second.
check.
I've got to get the flaps up. I've got buttons mapped for this, which is good. And then I pull back on the throttle now, don't I?
No, the computer will handle the throttle. You set it to auto. So you don't have to do anything now apart from follow the ATC.
Right, okay, so let's have a look. We are following it. Guys,
You're on course. You're on course.
I've just looked at my ATC. I've just passed over Coventry in London, so I'm way ahead. But I am slowing down.
I still can't get used to this delay. That's the only thing I would say. It's a little bit disconcerting, really.
Boeing
I'm watching it on
37
my main
turn left
computer.
heading
It's
175, proceed on course.
Pardon me.
I'm turning to 175 now.
And proceed
Right, so I'm
on
heading to
course.
175.
There we are, climbing as well. Excellent. Excellent.
Wonderful. Acknowledge.
Boeing 37
Yes, I was going to
X-ray,
acknowledge.
Please acknowledge.
It gets a bit
Turn
cranky.
left heading 175, resume on navigation.
Now we can figure
Boeing
out how to get
37
this
X-ray.
thing back on the ground. So you know what? This is a long flight,
You
guys.
ready?
See how the scenery.
1 second, Chops. I need to just do some shout outs. Julian Plain. Julian Plain, thank you very much for the follow. A Gamer 4L1F, thank you very much for the follow. We're getting hit massively, so I'm only shouting out those that are genuine.
A50.
1 second, you have. Yep, go on, Jay.
A Gamer for Life is actually one of mine.
Wonderful.
Coventry approach, Boeing November.
Thank you for coming over.
X-ray is climbing through 8,100 for 13,000. Boeing November 737 X-ray, Coventry approach.
I can't teach anybody how to fly at the moment. I can't do none of that. All I've got to do say
You
again.
ready?
No, ignore me. You're fine.
Yeah. It's one of those where, at the moment, I'm doing okay on what I've learned.
Boeing 37 X-ray, contact London Center at 118.475.
The flight is about 2 hours-ish.
Yeah.
118.475 for Boeing 37
The
X-ray.
flight's about, yeah,
Very nice. Get the sangria out.
about 2 hours. Which means it will give me a chance to have breakfast. The only thing I have to be here to keep responding. See, it wants me to go to 9,000 now, you see.
13,000.
Sorry, you get what I mean now? So I have to... Oh, I'm at 13,000.
So what's the next altitude it's giving you?
It didn't.
So that could be your cruising altitude.
Yeah, that's it. London Centre Bone Roger, it says it's climbing through 6,000 to 13,000. So I'm actually at 10,000 now. I'm just getting there.
Your
Let me get some lights on.
your speed knob.
Say again, sorry.
says Your speed knob.
Yeah,
on the
it's at
autopilot
250.
pedal. Could you set that now to 280?
Yeah, of course I
So we
can.
can speed up a little bit, or 300.
Well, I'll go 280. I'll go 300.
300, okay. Speed up.
Yep, carry on at 300.
Thank you. Oh, 300 it's set to now. I don't know what improper put there. Let's have a look. Let's have a look what you put. Oh, it's because you used...
Crash and burn. I don't
You
know.
used the FUCK. Right, I'll bring you back in.
Boeing 387 X-ray, climb and maintain 16.
Right, now I've got to go to 16. Right, so we're now heading up to 16.
Boeing 387 X-ray, did you copy? Climb and maintain 16,000. Boeing 387 X-ray.
See how the scenery looks different
Yeah, when I go outside,
compared to the last game.
yeah, it's a little bit more.
Orbit 6576. Contact Manchester Center on 118.775.
250. We're up and away.
I know, this is it, Nicey, which is nice.
Orbit 6576.
So how did you find the takeoff? Was it...
Professor Jedi, thank you very much for the follow. I'm just looking and I'm trying not to shout people out that aren't worth shouting out. Diet, I don't know that one. Diet Zel Massimio. Thank you very much for the follow. I'm getting warnings left, right, and centre about, you know, non-followers and followers. The takeoff for me, honest and truthfully, the takeoff was absolutely brilliant. That was better. But what I've worked out now is, like what, 1 second, I want to go through the chat to get the name. Like what Shamrock was saying, he made a good point. I wasn't going fast enough and I pulled back, and what happens is it just literally stalls. That's what was happening. 3 followers at once here. Adam, wait. Thank you very much for the follow. This is part of where someone takes over the plane. Do you know what? You would come out with that code. I am not going to get hijacked. It is not going to happen. It will not happen.
You're ready.
So you're looking for 150 knots.
When the music's playing, I can't hear a word you're saying. I never talk when I